but I'm gonna continue. It's all about self-image. This whole game. When you create your own self-image, and also especially with the help and guidance of the Most High, it will mold you to a well-rounded being. Because now, as an adult, as a person that's just getting older, and you're a young adult, or you're already a grown ass being already, say in your 40s or something, late 40s or mid 40s or late 30s, you're a grown ass adult now. Now, someone should have told you, or you should have already known, or if you're a young adult, that you have to create a self image. You have to create your own self image. And that's what people forget to tell, some certain people that growing up, because like I said, life is hard, so there's not too many people guiding us through this experience. I said, but when you let God and you let principles, great principles, great influences mold you, you pick everything. You can pick certain characteristics that you want to really push out and really um, insert inside of you, that you want to portray and generate and move like and represent in life. And that's all happens in your self image. It changes when you start to focus on this, it changes a lot of things about you. It changes what you pay attention to. Attention is everything from inside out and from outside in. The present moment is everything. You can pull out from the present moments beautiful memories. Memories can come from the present moment. Memories come from what you pay attention to. Now, this is where attention holds value. Because one day we will look back at a certain memory, and the things we held on to and see is what we're paying attention to. So if you're going to go backwards, like so, if you jog back through your memory, the real question is, what are you paying attention to now? Now, this is where people have trouble at, because they don't know what to do with newfound freedom. Hence why people get conditioned to going back to being a slave to a system. It could be many systems. It could be a corporation. It could be school. It could be this. It could be that. It's just any system that someone is there always doing maintenance on you, sort of to say, always there conducting um what you should be focusing on day to day. And it gets deeper because that's what actually drugs were for. Like drugs that sedated people to acting like zombies. They're like, oh, we got one less person to worry about, so let's just use these drugs on him and sedate them and make them zombie like, so they're not really thinking or functioning or adding on to society or being as creative as they could potentially be by just sedating them. That's how deep this stuff goes. Because other people know we have a sense of freedom, that we could pull anything, like I said, any sort of creativity out from. And that's a very powerful thing to understand. It says, um, hence why people go back to being a slave, such as school or some sort, because they crave the feeling of security, of someone telling them what they should be doing. Freedom is the total opposite. Freedom is when you decide what you want to do and you decide when it's going to be done. That's so much power for a bunch of people to have, because it's like giving children freedom to roam and do whatever. It might be fun at first for the child until they start to realize every day it's up to them to choose things that they will take that will take them to the next level and grow. or stay stagnant, lost, comfortable until someone tells them otherwise, like a slave master of what they should or should not be doing. And going to that example, that's like little kids. Once you give little kids some freedom, and I guess at one point they look back at the adult and go, okay, I'm tired of having this freedom. Okay, adult, what should I do now? They need that guidance. They actually crave that guidance. But since we're becoming, or we're coming out of being, children, young adults, it's like we had to grow up to be our own adult. We had to grow up to be our own guide. We had to grow up to be our own teacher that teaches us about us. We had to grow up to rely on our own decision making. And this is where life gets interesting because a lot of people never get trained up to how to be their own adult.